Today we're looking at bourbon, or more specifically the use of its barrels to age whiskey. So firstly, what exactly is a bourbon? The main definition of a bourbon is that it's a corn-based whiskey which has to be aged in new charred oak barrels. So why are bourbon barrels so commonly used in Irish whiskey? One of the main reasons dates back to the 1930s, when a deal was brokered between the cooperage unions and major distilleries in the United States. So what securing the use of virgin oak barrels did was ensure quality, but also kept the lads employed. So what they do with the barrels when they're finished, generally speaking, they sell them to Ireland or Scotland, with 90 to 95% of all Scotch being aged in some part in ex-bourbon barrels. Even though there's no exact figure available for Ireland, I'd imagine it being a similar ballpark. So what can you expect from a bourbon barrel in your whiskey? It depends on a few factors. One of the first things to consider is the amount of time it actually spends in that barrel. Another factor to consider is how many times the barrel has been filled or used. So first filled barrels, you're going to get the most flavour from the previous held spirit, and second and third you get more of your new make spirit or your new distillate coming through. Another factor to consider is the char level of barrels. So what charring is essentially lighting a fire inside your barrel, and it goes in increments of 1 to 4. On the lighter side you get more toasty, vanilla, like light woody oak notes coming through. On the far side you get more dark char, more caramelised sugar coming through. So what are the best examples of bourbon barrel use in Ireland? In my opinion, the best examples are the Pogue 12 and Jameson Black Barrel, both for very different reasons. So the Pogue 12 is a 12-year-old single malt, exclusively aged in ex-bourbon barrels. The bourbon barrels are typically first or second fill with char rating of 2. So you're getting really classic single malt flavours from this whiskey. The other one is Jameson Black Barrel for a very different reason. So it's aged a combination of ex-sherry and ex-bourbon barrels, but what sets it apart is the double charring process, which brings out more of your dark char notes coming through. If you want to understand the differences that bourbon barrel can have in your whiskey, I recommend trying both of these.